And when we say that we are going to empower our young people for sustainable development, I think we need to make it clear to the youth, to the young people all over in our nation, that we must stop waiting for the government to create employment and job for us. Yes, the government has got the commitment to create jobs and employment, but we must be realistic in thinking how many employment vacancies and jobs vacancies that government can create for us. The government will create employment, but not adequate for all of us. So I think it is time that we start facilitating our young people with the knowledge to understand that those countries that are developed and those countries that are developing themselves, even in Africa, the people themselves have been awakened to start thinking that they have the potential to initiate for themselves jobs, employment, or developments that they can be able to do out of interest, so that the government can come to facilitate us with the necessary tools and the necessary equipment to do the work. For example, if somebody is coming from secondary school with a certificate of secondary school, or with a diploma from any college, or a degree in agriculture, whatever kind of education that we are graduating with, when we come back to the society and then we just become idle and we start waiting for the government to create jobs and to create employment vacancies for us, I want to be clear, I want to make it clear to the young people that we are going to fail, and we are going to fail terribly. I think it is the right time for us to start thinking positively about working, because we have got the resources. We have the land in the rural area. We have got the rivers. I think the challenge that we have is the equipment, because this is the only challenge that we can talk about. But we have the resources. We have the physical resources, we have the natural resources that we can mobilize to start working on our own. I think we need to start working. Immediately we come from school, let us stop this kind of thing that we do, idling around and roaming all over in all markets, doing no work. This is not the way that we are going to develop ourselves, and we will continue to suffer, we will continue to cry, and we will not help ourselves. It is time for us to start working and networking with one another so that we can be able to bring together our potential, our abilities to work. When we do like this, we are going to survive and we are going to enjoy life. I think the other thing that we must look into, when our young people decide to work, because I am sure when they get this information, they are going to work. And we are going to mobilize them to start working. The challenge remains now for the government institutions and also our political leaders who are representing us in government. We want good market for the produce that we are farming. In Mbere, people are farming. People are farming. They are doing their best to farm mangoes, watermelons, peas, all these kind of things, the sorghum, the millet. They are doing their best. But we are still crying about the markets because many of us get demoralized when we see the fruits that we are farming and working very hard to produce getting rotten, falling down and getting rotten without any benefit. I think I have to make people understand that we have a challenge also for the market of the produce that we are producing in Mbere and all over the country. There is nowhere where the market is good. We need to think about it. We need to think about it. But first, let us empower our young people to start working. Let us start working. Let's begin from there. I think everyone needs to be attracted and need to admire the good work that is going on in the Anglican Diocese of Mbere, because the diocesan bishop Moses Masamba has started sustainable agricultural livelihood innovations projects, and this program is going all over the diocese, all over Mbere, the two districts, empowering the people, empowering the young people, empowering the farmers to start work, and he is creating network for the market of the produce, and this is the direction that we need to go. Very soon, the Diocese of Mbere is going to challenge the government. It's going to challenge the government in giving services to the people. And this is what we need. We need to challenge one another. The government needs to challenge us. And also we, the people, we need to challenge the government by doing work. And this is the only way that we can live a better life. We are living in the world of competition, life of competition. So we have to work. There is no way out. Our young people need to understand that we need to work so that we can live a happy life.